Hey there, my friends, how are you? Welcome to another full video here at gpemcasa Plus, where we'll talk a little about the changes that have been taking place within the Red Bull teams and what this could mean for the team's future, which could involve much more than just choosing the best drivers for each team. But before anything else, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications, as this is the only way you'll never miss a single detail about the world of Formula One. The Red Bull teams have been the talk of the town this season when it comes to their drivers and the musical chairs that have been taking place. After all, last year, we saw Daniel Ricciardo being put in the Racing Bulls car, Red Bull's B team, with the clear objective of preparing to take Sergio Perez's place in the main team, with Perez constantly at risk of losing his seat and his performances not helping much. While he was aiming for this spot at Red Bull, Ricciardo saw the shadow of Liam Lawson, the team's reserve driver who had contractual clauses that obliged Red Bull to give him a chance until September, and otherwise, they could lose the driver to other teams on the grid. And finally, the situation of Max Verstappen, who despite having a long contract with the team, has been approached by rivals and has already shown on several occasions that there is a chance he will choose to leave Red Bull soon. In the latest twist, Red Bull decided to remove Daniel Ricciardo from the car of its B team and has already announced that Liam Lawson will take over from the next race, with the main doubt now being for 2025, since Sergio Perez is also not unanimous and could be removed from the car, depending on his performance in the rest of the season. But as I said, all these changes at Red Bull, accelerating Lawson's arrival and already preparing some rookies from its academy, could mean preparation for something much bigger, since the future of its main driver, Max Verstappen, is very uncertain. And as has become clear recently, without a driver of Verstappen's level, Red Bull would have a hard time fighting for the top positions, and the chances of winning the title would be practically zero, with Perez unable to handle the pressure and deliver significant results. Verstappen even stated that he will stay at Red Bull in 2025 so that he can analyze everything involved and decide without rushing what he will do from 2026 onwards, having an offer from Mercedes to analyze, and now he also has a huge offer from Aston Martin, which wants the driver at any cost to complete the dream team, with Adrian Newey in the projects, Honda engines driving this car, and a duo formed by Fernando Alonso and Max Verstappen. Therefore, Red Bull currently does not have a driver capable of replacing Verstappen at a similar level, and for this reason, it has been working hard to speed up the preparation of its young drivers and has even considered drivers from outside the team's academy for the future. Looking at what they already have, Perez, as I said, has not shown that he can be the leader of Red Bull. Ricciardo did not perform as expected in this opportunity he had. Tsunoda is considered very unstable by the team's management, and the big bet at the moment is Liam Lawson, who has shown good performance in the opportunities he has had. Many comments from Red Bull members have made it clear that the idea is to promote Lawson to the main team next year if he shows good performances again in this final stretch of the championship, so that he can evolve as quickly as possible and become the driver who would replace Max Verstappen if the driver decides to leave Red Bull in the following seasons. If Lawson is not the man for this position, Red Bull has at least two more drivers being prepared at a faster pace, with Isaac Hadjar and Arvid Lindblad, with George Russell being considered in case neither of these drivers shows that he is ready for a leadership role in the coming years. Another driver who also attracts the Red Bull team boss is Oscar Piastri, who is doing well at McLaren but may want something more, a leading role towards victories and titles, without having to compete for that attention with Lando Norris, who has also been very good lately. In the worst-case scenario, if Verstappen decides to stay at Red Bull until the end of his contract, the team can prepare for 2029, which is not that far away, and thus have a driver to continue Red Bull's legacy after Verstappen retires, which could happen after 2028. Well, a lot of changes, a lot of hypotheses, and a lot of options. But in any case, Red Bull is indeed preparing for a possible departure of Verstappen, and so far, it still doesn't have a driver to take over that position. But tell me, do you see any driver within the Red Bull Academy or even outside it who could replace Verstappen at a level close to the current one?